All right, let me ask you something. The market is at all-time high. Your portfolio probably looks great right now. But if Nvidia dropped 40% tomorrow, what's your plan? If Tesla gets cut in half, like it has multiple times before, what are you gonna do? Hold on and hope, sell the bottom? Most people really don't have an answer. And for a long time, that was okay. The market always came back. The Fed cut rates, everything recovered. But the environment has quietly shifted over the last few years. And if you're long only with no plan, you're flying kind of without a seatbelt at 30,000 feet. The ride has been great. Here's what's changed under the hood. The S&P 500 is trading at 22 times forward earnings. The extra return you're supposed to get for owning stocks over just holding cash, it's razor thin right now. You're taking on a whole bunch of risk on the market and getting very little extra compensation for that risk. Meanwhile, you can earn 4% just sitting in the money market, risk-free. And the Fed, they're not rushing to cut rates. Inflation is still sticky. It means the safety net that bailed out every dip for the last decade is not quite as reliable as it used to be. The 5 names that have a big part of driving this market, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, and Palantir, are all near all-time highs. Retail investors are more long these names than at almost any point in history. When everyone's already in, there's not many people left to buy. And when something spooks the market, an earnings miss, Fed comment, geopolitical headline, the exits get very small, very fast. And it's already happened. Recently, this isn't hypothetical. Nvidia dropped almost 40% in a matter of weeks earlier this year. Tesla has had multiple 50% or more drawdowns. Palantir dropped 75% from its highs not that long ago. The market recovered, but long-only investors had to sit through every bit of that pain, with no way to benefit from the move down. What if you didn't just have to sit there? Vector is a fully automated trading system that does trade both sides of the market, long and short, on the names that matter most: Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Palantir, and NASDAQ futures. You don't have to become a trader. You don't have to watch charts. You don't have to predict the next crash. The system does it for you. When these stocks are running, it's long. When they roll over, it's short. It's built to make money in both directions. Because in this market, the volatility itself is the opportunity. This isn't about being bearish. The market can keep going up. We're not here to tell you that it's not going to. We're here to tell you that the conditions that made long only easy, zero rates, a Fed ready to cut at the first sign of trouble, cheap valuations, stimulus, are no longer in place. The margin for error has shrunk. The question isn't, is the market going to crash? The question is, when the market does crash or gets choppy, and it probably will at some point, do you have a plan? The smartest money in the world doesn't just go long and hope. It trades both sides. And now you can too, automatically. If you want to hear more about the system, you can book a call with us at the link below.